In Module 4, we're getting into statistics. So for Section 5A, we're just talking about the very fundamentals. So it's really quick, just looking at a few different vocabulary words. So, field of statistics. So we see stats everywhere. We use it to determine whether a new drug is effective. We use it when we're checking safety on certain things. We use it in polls and surveys. Business is used for market research, sports statistics. So there's, like, if you go into the field of statistics, you can get a job in any field that you want because every single thing uses statistics in some way or another. So what exactly are statistics? So depending on whether you use it as the plural or singular, there's going to be a different answer for that. So when it's singular, stats is going to refer to the science of statistics. And it's going to be science of statistics help us to collect, organize, and interpret data. So this data, those are numbers and other pieces of information about some topic. Okay, so when it's plural, the stats, the word statistics refers to the data themselves, so the actual numbers, especially those that describe or summarize something. For example, if there are 30 students in your class and they range in age from 17 to 64. Okay, so the number's 30 students, 17 years, 64 years. Those are all statistics that describe your class. Okay, so two basic types of statistical study. There is an observational study. And it's just like it sounds. Researchers are going to observe or measure characteristics of the sample. They do not attempt to influence or modify the characteristics. It's purely just looking at stuff and measuring it. For example, Nielsen studies of television viewing are observational because they're designed to observe the television viewing behavior of the people in its 5,000 sample homes. Another example, a study in which individuals in the sample are weighed is also observational because the measurement process records or observes but does not change a person's weight. So you're not affecting it in any way, you're just seeing what is. Okay, the other type of statistical study is an experimental study. And it sounds just like it, again, it's just like it sounds. It means they do some sort of experiment. So they're going to apply a treatment to some or all of the sample members and then observe the effects. So they are actually attempting to change some of the characteristics. So for example, medical studies designed to test whether large doses of vitamin C can help prevent colds. Some participants receive a treatment that they would not otherwise receive. In this case, vitamin C. Researchers create two groups. Okay, so you're going to have a treatment group, and then you have a control group. The treatment always has some sort of treatment, some sort of effect. Whether that means you're actually giving them something or it means that they're doing something different to test something. And then your control group, sometimes they might take a placebo. Sometimes they may just not take anything. Sometimes they just don't do whatever you're testing. Okay. So in this example, let's look at a few different examples and determine whether it is an observational study or an experimental study. That will most likely lead to an answer. Okay, so if A is which of two available treatments is more effective in protecting trees from emerald ash borers. So because we want to see if something is effective, we want to see if something affects something else. So we would have to use an experiment in order to test whether it is whether applying that treatment is going to protect the trees. Okay, so which of A airlines has the highest customer satisfaction? Here you're not testing anything, you're just measuring. So this is observational. Okay, C, over a course of many years, which National Basketball Association teams with high altitude home courts have better records? So again, you're just looking at past data or data at the NBA teams with high altitude home courts. You're not actually testing anything, so this is just an observation. Okay, for D, is deep massage effective at relieving lower back pain? So again, you'd want to test to see if applying something will achieve something, so this would be an experiment. Okay, for E, does taking a daily multivitamin reduce the incidence of strokes? Again, you're testing if by doing something is going to achieve something, so this would also be an experiment. Okay, this last one, do horoscopes based on birth dates give accurate predictions? Okay, so this one could be a little iffy because you might first think that it was an observation. I know I did, but when thinking about it a little bit further, you are applying a horoscope. So, so for a prediction, like you want to tell something that before it happens. So this could actually be an experiment where your treatment group receives real horoscopes, and then your control group will receive a fake horoscope. So your placebo. So you're testing whether, if people just make it happen or whether it's something that's actually true. So if someone receives a real horoscope and, it all comes true, awesome. If someone receives a fake horoscope and that one all comes true as well, it gives less meaning to the real horoscope. Okay, and that is it for 5A.